Hi, today we're going to be making bone broth or stock. It's an excellent way to use up old chicken carcasses or bones, or when you're peeling vegetables, you can throw the peelings in a bag and stick them in the freezer until you have enough to make some stock. And it's an excellent way to get all of the nutrients out of the food and wonderful to have on hand for quick meals. So today we're going to be starting with a chicken carcass that I had in the freezer from a previous meal. I'm also going to be adding some pork bones from when we had processed our pigs in the fall. Any bones that have not been previously cooked need to be roasted in the oven for approximately a half an hour at 350 degrees to start breaking down the bones so you'll get the most out of them. Next, we're going to add our vegetables. So you can add any kind of veggie scraps that you had in the freezer, or if you have any vegetables in the fridge that are starting to wilt, you can throw those in, or really whatever you have on hand. Today I'm going to cut up a bunch of onions, garlic, parsnip, celery, and carrots, and we'll throw that in the pot. Next, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of salt and 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Now, the apple cider vinegar will help to break down the bones to get the most nutrients out of it. So that's 2 and 3. Now that we've got everything in the pot, we're going to add water up until it is 2/3 full. So we're going to let that sit with the vinegar in it to break down for approximately half an hour, and then we'll turn the heat on and get that heated up. So whenever you're using a pressure canner or cooker, it is important that you heat it up, get it up to temperature, and let it vent before starting the timer. This has been going now. I've got the, it's up to the 15 psi. So that's been cooking now for about 40 minutes. So I'm going to take it off of the heat and let it cool down. Now that this has totally depressurized, I'm going to take the lid off of the pressure cooker and I will strain out any of the bones and stuff into a separate pot. Okay, so I have everything is strained out of it and I am just left with a beautiful broth. So I'll show you here. So I don't know if you can see the marking or not, but I have approximately 10 quarts worth of broth. Now at this point you can put it in the freezer or you can keep it in the fridge for a period of time, but I like to can things so I can leave it on the shelf for a longer period of time and use it whenever I want it without having to thaw. So that moves us on to the next step.